Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Friday night, I guess. I kind of lost track of the days. I thought it was Friday tomorrow. So I thought today was Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be Friday. But my days get mixed up. So I thought I was going to work tomorrow. Evidently, tomorrow's Saturday, so I had the day off. Anyhow. So today evidently was Christmas. Today also was a very interesting day because the cell service shut down. Supposedly it was only AT&T. I've talked with some people. It seems like some other cell services actually messed up too, possibly because they were piggybacking off of AT&T. I don't know. However, if you look into why, it's because there was an RV parked in front of an AT&T data center in Nashville this morning that blew up, and that is the interruption in the cell service. AT&T also provides regular internet like EPB does, which is what I'm coming to you on right now because I don't have any cell service. My actual cell service is gone, so I actually am running off of my EPB internet. So anyone that has any EPB cell service or EPB internet is probably down at the moment. So yes, so this building in Nashville, this RV was parked in front of the building. It was around 6 something this morning, emitting a verbal warning stating that it had a bomb in it and that it was going to go off in a certain amount of time. And they were able to evacuate the area. As of, I think the last news press that I watched, which was an hour or two ago, no fatalities yet. So whoever did this was attempting to do it without any fatalities. However, they were attempting to cripple the communication system. Not necessarily maybe in the sense of cell phone service, but also in the sense of emergency communication center service and just an overall communication. It just seems like that there's this weird sense of nothing's going on in the internet right now. At a peak time of unrest in this country, we have this moment of absolutely nothing happening. Like literally, if you get on Facebook, you would not know that Nashville had a massive explosion. There is no talk about it. There is no press about it. There is nothing. Any other day, Facebook would be talking about it nonstop. Every news channel would be talking about it nonstop. No one is. There is nothing. Very, very, very concerning to me because, I'm being a Christian and seeing the way things are. I have my opinions about where the country's going. But, and however, this is the distraction factor. So while everyone's more concerned about Christmas, they blow up a major data center and communication center, and now half of the southern continent can't communicate. Like literally, if you were to look at a map of the down cellular network, it is half of the southern continent. What better way to, keep a country from protecting itself and defending itself against anyone, even its own people, if necessary. The first step to to winning a war is to shut down communication. And today was that, in my opinion, was the trial run. While everybody was focused on Christmas, they ran a trial run on shutting down communication and to see how it would go. And I think that they felt like they had a win because absolutely no one noticed. No one talked about it, and no one really even said, hey, this isn't right. This isn't normal, and what's going on? So, those are my stupidity ideas. And probably get censored by Facebook, but whatever, and no one's going to watch it anyways. But it seems like we're losing this country. And not that I don't care about Christmas, don't get me wrong. I do. I mean, I guess. I mean, Christ wasn't even born at this time. And to be honest, I haven't really even heard from any of my family, whether it be, I mean, both my parents have said Merry Christmas, and I'm 40 years old, and they're in their, I don't know, 60s. So, I mean, good. I'm glad they're alive. But, I mean, I have kids that I haven't heard from in forever. I have kids that are celebrating their Christmases with their boyfriends, their girlfriends, families, but yet they can't say hi to me. So I've got a lot of I'm okay with it because, you know, I'm more concerned about where this country is going than I am worried about one day. So I hope the rest of you all wake up to what happened today. I firmly believe that today was a test to see if they could get away with cutting our communications and disrupting this nation and getting away with it. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm putting my 2 cents out there. I have, you know, whether you would call it conspiracy theory or not, you know, the Bible talks about how things will be in the end, and you look at what's going on in this country right now, and then you think about what you know, I don't know how well you were raised how strict you were raised, but I go back to how I was, and I go, well, you know, some of it lines up, and it concerns me. It does. And you know, it definitely alerts me enough to say, hey, even with the stuff I'm going through with the brain injury recovery, with all of that I still am fighting on one end of my life, I still sit here and go on the other side and go, my freedom is my freedom to be able to recover at my pace from my injuries is being attacked on the other side, and I'm willing to stand up and fight for that. And I reckon since I can go through a Christmas without a phone call, basically, well, then I can go ahead and go fight for those freedoms, and it'll be okay. So please, people, pay attention to what's going on around you. This country's changing. This election is changing it. It doesn't matter if you don't like Trump or not. It doesn't matter if you don't like any of that. It's not really about Trump anymore. It's about your freedoms. It's about the election, and it's about the future of this democracy. It's no longer about the president. He just happens to be the one that actually followed through with everything he said he would do. I've watched elections in my 40 years, and out of all the presidents I've seen stand up and make promises, he is the only one who has ever followed through. Everyone else has been false promises because they give you a bunch of lies to get elected, then they change on you. This one didn't. I think that's what terrified everybody. He actually followed through with what he said, and people went, oh wait, crap, he actually did it. That wasn't supposed to happen. But there's a bunch of us that said, hallelujah, someone that actually did what they said. We'll stand behind him again. That's the problem. This country's about to change. You know the old saying, I feel the wind blowing. The wind is about to shift, or the tide's about to change. All those different types of things. It's coming. And this is just, I'm worried this is a prelude. I don't know who or what side or who is behind Nashville. It was a horrible thing. No group, I don't care who they are, should do stuff like that. I don't condone it in the least. It's cowardism to just randomly blow something up. Absolute cowardism. If you're gonna start a war first with, setting forth what you expect. At least maybe that's what I thought it was. Thought, starting a war was making demands. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm an idiot like that, but, mindless blowing things up. Now, luckily, like I said, I think nobody was killed. However, it is concerning. People need to pay attention to it. Merry Christmas. And I hope your phones get turned back on soon. I'm gonna go thaw my pipes out. They froze. And probably clean for a while. Even though it's late. Why not? But like I said, Merry Christmas. And I'm glad everybody, even though I was a little distraught and disappointed and a little disturbed at the lack of interest people had in the explosion, I'm glad people were able to enjoy their Christmas despite the explosion. So, enjoy yourselves, and talk to you another time. Bye.